I'm presently running a startup.
Startup related to what?
Entertainment. We make funny things for the internet.
Growing up, I've sort of always been the funny guy in the group, and one of the things that we would always do since I can remember is like me huddled up with my friends and just saying stupid stuff and people laughing.
So I had a lot of like flack because it was called Bombay and not Mumbai. So people have like filed complaints legally. Do not understand why, but it happened.
Like I've always wanted to be, say a cricketer or a businessman or a politician, and I feel like as an actor I can be all of them.
So when I was 18, right, I wrote a letter to my future self saying, by this time I hope you've done this, I hope you've done that. I read the letter a month ago and I cried reading that letter. I was like, I haven't done anything.
My full name is Sunil Mascarenhas. I'm 44.
Well, I design time to time, and once I'm done with the collection, I'm open to like making people feel pretty. I think one of the reasons why I even became a makeup artist is because I wanted to meet more people. I wanted to interact with different kind of people. I wanted to make everybody feel like they're good enough.
In fact, I'm now going through a slightly existential phase in life where I'm starting to question the very purpose of working. What is the point at the end of it? What are you really chasing?
I think like in school, like getting an A+ is the highest you can do. And if you want an A+, I got an A+. Maybe the things that I want to achieve aren't that tangible.
Tell me, what all have you achieved at 26 already?
I've got a degree. I've got a job. That's about it.
My parents got married really young. My dad was 23, my mom was 21. They had me when they were 24 and 22, which is, I feel so bad.
Cannot even think of right now.
I am 30
Yes,
and the
yes.
thought of having a baby in my hand scares the shit out of me. I think I'll drop it accidentally.
It's tough to be disciplined when you have a chaotic life. Discipline is perfecting whatever it is that you're doing, and you got to keep doing it over and over again. I don't know if this is making any sense.
Yeah, it is.
Another thing that I think can be an impediment on the road to success. I don't know if I can bring out the best in people. I feel like because I don't have too much leadership experience vis-a-vis on the work front, I don't know if I'm capable.
So what was the diagnosis?
So they were both diagnosed on the spectrum, and well, we have a older son who's really doing very, very well, and then seeing these two guys not being able to keep up to the same level in school as well, and in other milestones in speaking, for example, was heartbreaking at that point in time.
There are times when you feel like frustrated or disappointed, and just basic like negative emotions that can very much take over your mind and your being and overrule your logical sense of reasoning.
What the bleep am I doing with my life?
You still feel like that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because at work, right, I'm surrounded by people who are 10 times better than me.
Okay.
And while I'm not an inherently competitive person, I really want to be good at my job.
Where does that generate from? When you have everything on your plate today, where is this lack of confidence coming from?
Personal level is it's complete body issues. Grew up feeling ugly the whole time. Feeling has never gone away. So which is why work became my face.
I go a little crazy, a lot of thoughts sort of start racing through my head. And sometimes you want to avoid that.
I have to get up in the morning in a rush, I have to run to the train in a rush, I have to come to work in a rush, and then when you're at work, you're at a rush. I mean, where can you just zone out? The only time I feel that way is when I come home and I switch on some music and I just calm down.
I was bullied. I was bullied as a child.
Reason?
I wasn't always perfect. I had decayed teeth, I had short hair.
So was this like a compensation?
maybe I thought that I could always challenge myself to do better.
Become conscious of yourself once again. And once you're totally relaxed and comfortable, you can slowly open your eyes.
I think we all have phases in being happy. There are days that are like amazing, but there are days that make you feel like 6 feet under. So
I think once I can start being more specific, creating the steps of the ladder
Beautiful.
instead of jumping all the rungs is something that I should definitely work on.
How are you feeling?
Feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what you must start doing in your time when you're alone.
This is really good actually.
So therapy is not a one problem and solution finding exercise. Therapy is a lifestyle, which is one problem bleeds into another, bleeds into another. There's so much more about yourself that you have no idea about that you should know now.
I know people from close quarters who didn't get therapy when they should have gotten it, and it's led to something that you wouldn't want happening to anyone you know. This notion that you only go to a therapist. मेरा बेटा या मेरा बेटी therapist के पास नहीं जाएंगे क्योंकि वो पागल थोड़ी है. I've actually heard people say this, and it's not that. Earlier I couldn't say much because I've never really experienced therapy myself, so I can't be, oh no guys, therapy doesn't work like that. But like with whatever I did today, I think I'm in a good spot to go tell people when I hear stuff like that honestly, just going and chatting sometimes helps so much more than anything else.
I feel awake, fresh, and empowered.
It's about a level of empathy. So for example, because I'm in therapy now, I understand why my actions exist. What happens then is if someone gets mad at me, my immediate reaction is of empathy, thinking that, oh, if this person behaved this way because there must be X. So it builds empathy inside you to a level that never existed in me, which just makes you a better person. Nothing is black or white. Everything becomes, oh, this is black because of this is white because of this. So which is insane because it improves your relationships everywhere.